T-minus 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Jones messed with the wrong melon farmers. Thug life. And here we go.
I prayed that he would burn in hell, but in my heart, hell would not have him.
You are all my children now.
This is as far as you go. No more.
Hello, Sydney. Are you God damn you.
Wish I had you all alone, just the two of us.
Look, Jake. They got Freddy fucking Krieger.
Ooh, baby, 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 ooh, baby.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Movies and Beyond. Once again, I am Michael, and today, well, it's Sunday. It's the Sunday Horror Hangout. With me tonight, Matt won't be here tonight, but with me tonight on this occasion, I'll call it an occasion because we are going to watch Freddy versus Jason tonight, and I can't wait to do this, is Eric from the Bearded Entertainment. What's up, man? How you doing, brother? Dude, this is going to be a blast. I'm so fucking amped up for this.
I'm good, brother. Thank you for having me. I haven't watched this one in a minute.
I would be lying if I said I haven't watched it in the last 6 months, because I have.
I haven't watched it in at least November. Probably would have been the most recent time because I was watching it, getting reference photos for the to make a replica of the mask.
Oh,
so November would have been the last time I watched it.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah, dude. There's so much to say about this. And I did a video, a live stream, actually, probably, I'm getting old. I don't know, like, time-wise, where I'm at with that. But, you know, it was probably like 6 months to a year ago. I had my buddy on that I actually went to the theater and saw this movie with. And we talked about Freddy versus Jason. I had talked to him beforehand. I was like, dude, you got to come on. We got to talk about Freddy versus Jason because of the theater experience it was for us. And he's like, all right, man, I haven't watched it since then, so let me watch it again. And you know, we'll do that. And dude, it was, to this day, this is still my favorite theater experience that I've ever had. It was like a UFC fight. We had been waiting. We were kids of the 80s, man. This was every debate on the playground was Freddy versus Jason, because don't forget, if you were around in the 80s, and for those who weren't, let me let you know, Michael was non-existent in the 80s, right? He wasn't in the conversation. The 80s belonged to Freddy and Jason, and everything was Freddy versus Jason. Our kids just arguing back and forth on the playground and who would win. And finally, in 2003, we got it. We finally got it, man. And it was just like that childhood dream coming to life, dude. And we're in there jumping. We went to a ghetto theater to watch it. It was the best place to watch. We're throwing popcorn. We're talking shit in each other's faces. I remember Freddy getting, you know, Jason bounced around like a ping pong ball. And I'm screaming, what the f is this? You know, this is bullshit. Dude, it was so much fun, dude. Do you remember the first time that you saw this movie?
I'm fairly certain I watched it with my cousin John. I know I didn't see it in theaters.
Yeah.
Fairly certain I watched it with my cousin John, because I distinctly remember us talking about, there was a leaked script that came out before the movie.
Yeah.
And it was one of the original ideas, which is crazy. Like, if you go through and see all the ideas that people had for Freddy versus Jason, it's outrageous. But yeah. I'm pretty sure I saw it with him and we just watched it at home. I wish I could say this was the original watch was more memorable for me, but honestly, I can't say it was. I don't know why, because I do really enjoy the movie. Like, it's schlocky and cheesy, and like, it's not the best Jason, it's not the best Freddy,
right?
But I don't know, I think something about it is just awesome.
Yeah,
I can't vividly remember my first watch of it.
Two things with this. One, I'm gonna talk a lot of shit about this movie while we're watching it, right? It's gonna happen. But let me say that I loved it. Okay. Now, I want to correct some people in the chat that are telling me, no, Halloween 2 was in 81 and Halloween 4 was in 88 and Halloween 5 was in 89. Yes, I realize that. But I'm going to be honest with you, and I say this with all the love to the Halloween franchise. Nobody gave a fuck in the 80s about Michael. They didn't care. Dude, half the people, when you would dress up as Michael, they'd be like, oh, look, it's Jason. Oh, look, it's Jason. You know, they were asking Jamie Lee Curtis to sign hockey masks. Okay. Like, Michael got bigger. He's probably bigger now, you know, than Jason was. But in the 80s, Michael was like third tier. Okay. Yes. Halloween came out 78. It was loved. But Freddy and Jason own the 80s. You got to think Halloween 4 didn't come out. Jason was already about to take Manhattan when Halloween 4 came out. All right, so you're looking at 8 Jason movies throughout the course of the 80s while Halloween was trying to get it together. And again, this is no disrespect to the Halloween franchise. You know I love Halloween. But in that time frame, Michael was very second tier. You know, and I know that it's hard for people like now to understand that from back then. But I mean, that's not opinion. That was facts. You know, nobody, at least in my, you know, neck of the woods where we were talking about horror, it wasn't. It was Freddy and Jason. Freddy and Jason. Everything was Freddy and Jason. But that's just how it was then. So when this came out, it was just it was amazing. It was amazing for everybody,
especially after teasing it at the end of.
Dude, that was in the 90s, though. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like that was later. That was after Paramount got. You know, they tried to make this. They tried to make this like before Part 7 of Friday. They freaking. They wanted to. They ended up making the New Blood, which was Lark Park Lincoln as Tina, who was, you know, pretty much Carrie, because they couldn't make Freddy and Jason, right?
And then they made Jason X.
And then they made Jason X, you know, after they teased the glove, for that. But you have to remember, after Manhattan, New Line took over Friday. And that's why it wasn't Friday the 13th anymore. It was Jason Goes to Hell. It was Jason X. There was no Friday the 13th
Wait
in
a
the
second.
title.
They teased the glove at the end of Hell, right?
Yes.
So Lar Park Lincoln was in the beginning.
She was in New Blood in part 7.
Yeah,
right?
but the glove wasn't teased until after that, right?
Right. So again, maybe the way I said it was confusing.
Yeah, I'm like, wait a minute.
They tried to make that, like, the studios were talking. New Line and Paramount were talking about making that movie. Couldn't come to an agreement, so Friday the 13th made the New Blood with Lar Park Lincoln. Okay. Then, later on, they had the glove, and it didn't get teased on screen until Jason Goes to Hell. But they were talking after Friday 6 about trying to make it. So that was the time frame. I couldn't tell you where that was in the Nightmare time frame. If I had to guess, probably somewhere in between 3 and 4. That's where the two were for negotiation. But of course, it fell through. We didn't get it. We had to. I say we had to. Like, New Blood wasn't one of my favorite Fridays of all time, because it was, but we got that. That's what we ended up getting. But back in the day, man, this was it. And then, after this was over, they started teasing the Freddy versus Jason versus Ash. They wanted to bring Ash from the Evil Dead in. And, we got comics of it, but we didn't get the movie. Like, they talked about Michael. I remember an interview with Robert Englund where he was like, yeah, I'd love to just get with Jamie Lee Curtis. We could spend a couple days together and bang out a script. We could throw Michael in it. Those were all the talks. And you have to remember, the internet was very young at that time. I mean, there wasn't a million YouTube channels you could go to find out information. There wasn't a million sites that you could go to find this information. So a lot of times, a lot of information was being passed around wasn't legit information. It was basically just what people were saying, around the area. But yes. So I have been in the chat since 8 o'clock. I've been seeing all your guys' chats, and I do want to give a huge blanket hello to everybody that's in the chat, because you guys have been going for the last half an hour. And for me to try to thread through to say hi to everybody that's in the chat would be tough to do at this point. But I want to give a big blanket hello to everybody in the chat tonight. I hope we have so much fun with this. And I do want to throw this out, though, because this is sectioned off. I see that Sarah Campbell not only is in the chat, but she has hit 19 months as a Movies and Beyond channel member. That is freaking amazing. Sarah is saying, excited for tonight. Love this channel and community. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you so much for being a channel member. I have a hard time believing I've been able to have channel members for 19 months at this point. Like, it's absolutely crazy that it's been this long, because Eric, I reached out to you as soon as I could have them. Like, dude, can you help me with icons? Well, apparently that was 19 months ago, my friend.
Dude, that can't be right.
It's right.
Can't be right, man.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Do you remember, like, when we started doing our fan film watch-alongs and stuff? Like, yeah, I think you were like, how many subscribers did you have at that point?
Roughly around 500.
So, like, and look at you now, dude. You're 13,000, something like that? 11?
Yeah, 13.
Dude, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it is, man. But again, like I always say, dude, subs don't matter. It's watch hours. It's people interested in my show, man. If I get a lot of watch hours, I am more happy about that than I am subscribers. Because I make shorts and shit all the time, and some people just click that they like shorts. You know what I mean? And they subscribe to you based on your shorts, not so much your live shows and stuff like that. So I do enjoy making shorts and doing stuff like that. But at the same time, the live shows is where, I have the most fun hanging out with all you freaking amazing people in the chat.
Get the interaction.
Yeah, dude. I love it. I absolutely love it. And plus, I don't know. I'm not that great anyway making videos either. It's fun sometimes, but it's a lot of work, Eric. I know that you know that. Like, I don't think that people realize it's like, hey, I'm going to make a video. It's like, fuck, I'm going to have to put clips. I'm going to have to do this, and it's just an ordeal.
Dude, you want to know how it's literally stopped me from going to the movies once, because I'm like, oh, I really want to see that movie today. I'm like, But if I do, I'm gonna have to do like a right out of the theater reaction video to it.
Yeah.
And then so I'm like, you know what? I'll go see it tomorrow.
Yeah. and then tomorrow, and then the next day, and then the next day, and next thing you know, it's on Amazon Prime, and you're watching it there. But I do want to say the Mayan's in the chat as well too, and she has been a member for 15 months at Movies and Beyond. Mayan, thank you so much for that, my friend. Always good to see you here. And I was joking around on our Instagram page. Mayan in our mod chat says, I will be there tonight. I said, well, of course, Jason's going to be there. If Jason's going to be there, I know Mayan's going to be there. So that we're laughing about that. But good to see you, man. All you guys, it's so great to see you guys. I see Wayne's here. I see Jerry's here. I see that Center Studio Tim is in the building. What's up, man? I saw Breezy was here. I saw James was here. I saw Paula was here. I saw that Jeff was here. God, I hope I didn't. I think I said Paula already. If I missed anybody, I'm so sorry. Russell's here. You guys have just been going so much. But Freddy versus Jason. So one thing I want to show you guys, and it's sad on my part, but it's the truth, and we're gonna go ahead and get started. I happen to own this movie on Blu-ray. There's the Blu-ray, Freddy versus Jason. It came on a box set. I have this on DVD for all you DVD people. I have got Wayne Turner level copies of this movie. And for you even older folks, here it is on VHS as well. So
holy crap, you got the VHS?
I do, man. I do.
That's I'd love that. That's awesome, man.
I've got Wayne Turner level copies of this movie. I see you out there, Wayne. But yeah, Wayne's always like, I got that on DVD, I got that on Blu-ray. I got Wayne Turner levels of this movie right here. But dude, are you ready to get this show on the road? Do you have your copy loaded and ready to go?
I've got a digital copy already up. I just got to hit play.
Jerry, Melissa says, Michael, do you own a VHS? I do. There's the VHS tape right there, Melissa. Jerry says, do you have a VHS player? I do, but it's currently broken, Jerry. The VHS player is broken. So unfortunately, that will not be the means on which I watch that tonight. But we are going to get into this. All right. I am at 000 Eric on this, and it's right before the new line comes up. And everybody in the chat, let me give everybody in the chat a minute to get their copy ready, because if you don't know these watch parties, I cannot put Freddy versus Jason up on the screen because of copyright stuff. So unfortunately, I won't be able to put this up. So if you guys were hoping I put this movie up, unfortunately, I cannot do so. So we're going to watch it off screen. You should have your own copy ready and be at 000. That's it, man. That's it, Eric. And if you're behind and you're getting it all ready, by any chance, just ask me for a timestamp and I'll throw that out to you. Eric, I am at 000. Are you ready, my friend? Oh, Oracle said, give me a minute. We're going to give Oracle just a minute here real quick to get his stuff synced up. I could just see him right now. I watch Oracle's channel every now and then when I get a chance. So I know what he looks like. I could just see him running around right now. Like, let me get my copy ready, getting this ready to go. I love the fact that you guys are getting this ready to go. And this is going to be a fun one.
By the way, a blanket hello to the chat as well. I've seen y'all in the chat over here saying hello. I just didn't want to interrupt Michael or everything. Hello, everyone. Great to see you. Great to be back. Fantastic movie, fantastic company. What more could you want on a Sunday night? I mean,
now let me just get this straight, Eric. And I just want to clarify to everyone about Freddy versus Jason. By no means am I saying this is a good movie. I'm just saying I like it. All right. And there's a difference there. All right. This is by no means is this winning any awards whatsoever.
I think it might have gotten, nominated for some Razzies.
Oh.
Hold on, I gotta see.
Oh. Eric has to know. He has to know. Well, Oracle's ready. We're gonna take that. He's the only one that said wait up. Let's go ahead and get this together. You ready, Eric?
Let me hold it. Yeah, I'm ready to go.
All right, I'm gonna 3, 2, 1, go it. So I'm gonna go 3, 2, 1, and when I say go, that's when we're gonna hit play. All right. So here we go. Freddy versus Jason in 3, 2, 1, 2, 3.
I'm seeing the red new line.
First time I heard this in the theaters, you get the Freddy theme with the I love it. I love it so much.
Oh, and the woman who plays Pamela in this, she just passed away like last week.
She did. And I got a message too today. Did you know that James Wan was supposed to direct this, but he didn't take it because he was making Saw?
I heard that.
I wonder how much different this would have been.
I don't know, man. He's a good director.
Yeah, man.
God, this is creepy.
It is.
The lick. Ugh.
Yeah. Why's he got to lick it? And why's he got to look like that when he licks it? Oh, you're welcome, Paula. You're welcome. And I mean, this was really, if I'm not mistaken, the first time we kind of got a look at this part of Freddy, the before Nightmare Freddy, when he was alive in the nightmare.
They did a little bit in was it? Oh,
yeah, the Puppet Master in part. I always call that the Puppet Master.
Yeah, dude, I can't. Those effects are so good.
I'm still disappointed in Johnny Depp. He only had one thing to do in that movie, and that was stay awake, and he just blew it constantly.
I forgot. The CGI on the teeth get me.
Yeah. Got to throw some Friday the 13th in there now. Freddy got his.
Yeah.
There it is. You could sum up Friday the 13th right there.
Yeah, going swimming naked at night, man.
Yep. That's what we that's Friday the 13th for you.
You know that water's got to be freezing.
A few people talking about Horror Hound here. Jerry was saying Michael and Beard, was great seeing you both at Horror Hound. Yeah, always good to see you too, Jerry.
Great seeing you too, brother.
Horror Hound was, I mean, I had fun hanging out with friends. But for 20th anniversary, I was hoping it would be a little more, to be honest.
I'm sad I didn't get to stay for the after party on Saturday, but I feel like in the short time I was there, I looked at everything they had to offer.
Yeah, it was. I didn't make it to the after party Saturday. I made it Friday, but not Saturday. God, he's so slow, Eric.
Yeah, but somehow still catches her. Oh, it's because she's tripping. Bitches always be tripping in this movie.
Jerry said you got to have boobies. I agree.
You mean cruise missiles?
Yeah, I see that.
You mean the torpedoes? Damn the torpedoes.
Man, the torpedoes.
Wayne, I went to the panel with Lee Winnell and Shawnee Smith and oh gosh, why can't I remember his name?
Tobin Bell.
Tobin Bell. He seems like a really cool guy.
He should be, man. He's Jigsaw. Should be awesome. the physics alone in that, it's like. I want to pull those hairs out of the back of his head. I feel like she was at a con not too long ago, Eric.
Possibly.
You know, I was listening to a podcast today when I was driving home, and they were talking about the popularity of Jason and Michael and Freddy. And one of the things brought up on the podcast was, Freddy's not as popular, compared to Jason and Michael. And, the only thing I could think of is if you've ever been to a con with Robert Englund, I would beg to differ.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's like, are you freaking serious? That transition was cool, though.
Yeah. Here's some of that new metal.
Yeah. Kind of something a little different, for both of these.
Yeah, I mean, what you got to remember is when's the last time we had a Nightmare on Elm Street movie?
Yeah. So I got to ask you this, Eric. This is something I always complain about that movie. Crystal Lake is in New Jersey. Elm Street is in Ohio. At the speed Jason is walking, how long of a trip do you think it was for him to get from Camp Crystal Lake to Springwood, Ohio?
Jesus, man, weeks.
I mean, I doubt he's doing highway either, right?
I would say weeks. It had to be weeks, but that's one of the overlooking things. Like you don't really think about that. I guess you're not supposed to.
I do.
Just like most of the time, you never see these people eat. You gotta assume they're eating, but
Yeah, I guess.
But
it's.
Yeah, I was about to say, Center Studios has a great point. Is this teleporting Jason or not?
Well, you think that if it was, he would have been teleporting when he was fighting Freddy, and he wasn't. So that's my thing with that. Could have teleported out of a few of those elbow drops. You know what I mean? Like, hey.
I just wish that, like, Jason, like Freddy would have been running at Jason, and Jason would have given him the sweet chin music for just once. Just fucking
or the big boot, like the Hogan boot. That's kind of realistic for Jason. This guy right here, Trey, he rivals Trent as being the dickhead of the franchise, man.
Oh my! Here's the thing, though. Trent is like stupidly likable. Like he's a dick, but he's just so charismatic. Like this dude has no charisma. No charm. No, he has no attractive qualities.
Yeah. And I mean, do you think when all his mother told him was go to Elm Street, you know how many Elm Streets there are? How many you think he went to before he got to the right one?
This is actually a year later.
Right, it's gotta be.
There's no other explanation, honestly.
Could have been 5 years. I mean, we really don't know.
It's true.
I mean, maybe it was 2003 when this happened, right? When this came out. Jason Goes to Hell came out in what year? What year was that? 90 whatever?
94? Was it 94?
I'll say it was 94. It probably took him 9 years to get there.
Jason Goes to Hell was 93. He started walking at
In
night, like
93.
right after,
Yeah.
like 93. Like
He got there in 2003. It took him a decade, but you know what?
That line, you know about feng shui?
Oh, the dialogue in this movie is horrible.
Oh, dude, awful. Absolutely. You know what's worse is some of the cutscenes from this.
Now, again, for you guys that love Freddy versus Jason, I do too. Like, I will blast this movie the whole way through, but don't think I'm not having a good time. I like it.
See, like that,
yeah,
he deserves the death he gets.
He does. You know, one thing I will say about Elm Street, though, in the Elm Street movies, is the house has always been consistently looking mostly the same.
Yeah.
You know, as where you look at Halloween and it's different every Halloween movie that you have.
Yeah. This always, I don't know why, but it brings back memories of Joseph Gordon-Levitt from part, was it
H2O?
Resurrection? Or H2O, yeah.
I don't know, for some reason, this dude's voice, and I know this is going to sound weird, reminds me of like Charlie Sheen when he was younger. Like the voice, not the look of him, but his voice.
Especially when he's talking to his dad later.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm not crazy. Like,
no, not at all.
Okay.
He's also got a little bit of a Nicolas Cage vibe, too.
Yeah. You know, Charlie Sheen and Nicolas Cage apparently were really good friends.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I watched the new Charlie Sheen documentary. It was on Netflix. It's like a 3-episode deal.
I think I saw some, like, previews for that.
Yeah, I watched it.
You know what I like me doing? Like, what? I don't get it.
She even called her an asshole.
Yeah. Well, what's it baffles me. Like, why? Why are you with this person? Oh. I love the twitches. God, that's such a good kill.
Russell, are you talking about the Charlie Sheen documentary? I think it's called AKA Charlie Sheen. Dude, I love that kill so much.
They had that at Halloween Horror Nights, I think, after this came out.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oracle's preaching for Lachlan to come in over here. What do you think?
And I mean, I know way too much about this movie. Why'd they name him Stubbs?
Here's the thing. The police are right in this one. Like, the plan they had to, like, lock up everyone who knows about him, give them Hypnosil,
Yeah.
The most effective way anyone's ever beaten Freddy Krueger.
Why'd they have to name him Stubbs?
I don't know, like the barbecue sauce. Isn't that the name of the barbecue sauce? Stubbs?
I don't know, dude, but it's just like, hey, I'm in Freddy versus Jason. Oh no shit, what are you doing? I'm playing Stubbs.
I am Stubbs.
I'm Stubbs. Why's it gotta be Stubbs? Dude, I remember this part coming up that was in the trailer. The trailer for this was so freaking awesome. At the time, I remember looking at this like it was super creepy, and it still is, but I think that now that we've seen better CGI, that you could just see like the CGI in this, and you're just like, oh god.
Yeah, there's definitely like we've definitely honestly backtracked for CGI too, and seeing the missing posters, that's a good shot.
Yeah, I enjoy that. Especially how their smiles go from smiles to like serious face, and then all their heads turn at the same time. It's so good. No.
It's so creepy.
This reminds me of the Method Man Tikal 2000 album. That's a great transition. Up against the door into the girl's music. Oh, that's so good. This is the part we were talking about.
Yeah, yeah. Jerry, I'm at 1855, 56, 1857, 19.
Yeah, me and you were right on it. 1903, 04, 05,
Yeah.
6. Hey, check out what I got in the mail today, you guys. I didn't get a chance to shape it or anything yet, but look what I got sent in the mail today.
Oh, nice.
So if you guys are wondering what this version of the hat looks like, I can dig it for sure. I haven't had a chance to mold it to my head yet, shape it, all that stuff. I will definitely have that on at Scarefest.
That's a good shot. The one of Freddy standing in the shadows.
Yeah.
Obviously, the fake CGI Freddy wasn't great, but
Dude, it just screamed like Freddy swag the way he was standing there, man. Like, so good. Jerry, that's freaking awesome, dude. That is freaking awesome. Hell yeah, man. So cool. That shit just fucking shoots off his head.
Love it.
Yeah, me too. Let's see, Center Studio sends in $1.99. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, Tim. You are the man, my brother. Thank you so much. Paula said, I saw the GOAT, Tom Brady. That's freaking awesome. I'm jealous. I am jealous. I love the fact that Paula hasn't seen this movie yet, and she's watching it for the first time on here. That's so good.
I don't know why I love that little like interaction, because he knows exactly what Kurt's about to ask. He's like, Kurt, what have I told you? I don't do checkers. I'm an Uno guy. I don't know. It's just so like real, because after living there for however long they've probably been locked up,
yeah,
they would have that sort of thing down.
That relationship between the two of them. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So good. Okay, there's trivia for you. You probably know the answer to this. Who, you could see him in that picture. Who is the guy that plays his brother? Him.
I know him from another movie, but I cannot tell you. It's a vampire movie? Is it a vampire movie?
No. Would you like me to tell you?
Yeah, what is it?
He is Scott Farkas from A Christmas Story.
That's right.
A bully that beats up Ralphie.
Mm-hmm.
Scott Farkas. So Jerry's asking, Beard, are you eventually going to start your channel back up?
I need to, man. Yeah, I need to. It will come back. It is going to come back. I don't know when, but it will.
It's easier said than done. I don't think that a lot of people realize how much goes into all the stuff that we have to do for this.
Yeah. And the time commitment and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's
on top of a full-time job, on top of trying to do everything else. It's not easy. But we love the channel, man. We're looking forward to you coming back for sure when you do.
Yeah, I'll get some stuff built up, because that was my problem before. Is I felt like I was always behind with videos.
Yeah. You're never caught up. You know what I mean? You're just not. You have to accept that. And the amount of things that change on the fly too. Sometimes I'm extremely organized, and sometimes I am just flying by the seat of my pants.
The one thing I don't care for in this movie, and they do it way too much, is they overuse that like choppy slow-mo.
Yeah. You know, it's funny. You look at like you can, especially with Halloween and Nightmare. I like the consistency throughout the franchises with the way that the cops look. Like Haddonfield police look a certain way, and the Springwood police always look a certain way. Like they always have the same type of uniforms on that keep it in the same world there. Like I really like that.
Yeah, they do, and you know what? Scream does as well.
Yeah, in Scream, you're right. You're all right. They do. I see Michelle has jumped in saying, "Hey everyone, what's up, Michelle?" Wayne is saying, "Director never a fan of these movies beforehand was a bad sign. Hence, no Kane Hodder." Yeah, that is a touchy subject for sure.
So touchy. There's so much lore behind that, just that one thing.
Yeah. I don't know why they just didn't cast Jay Muse for this character.
Which one?
Jay Muse. Why he just wasn't?
Oh, Jay. They needed to. He definitely looks like an off-brand fucking Jay.
He does. He does.
He must be tripping.
I mean, they're not very good friends, but shut the fuck up. Let's talk about this later. Everybody's looking at us right now.
3.
Wayne says a B grade, Jay.
I've met Jason Mewes, I think 3 times. Super good dude. Super good dude. Why did they go on opposite sides of the school?
So
that they can, what is with
dramatic
that?
effect, Eric.
Yeah,
it was dramatic effect.
They just wanted that. They just wanted that dramatic entrance, a flair, you know.
We're gonna corner her so she can't get away.
At least the friend is looking out for their, like, you know, not getting thrown in jail.
I remember seeing this for the first time. I thought we were gonna get like a part 4 Freddy as a nurse again. When Alice is knocked out, he comes in drag and he's just like, "Hey, And I never understood this part either, Eric. Maybe you can help me with this in understanding from the Freddy world. But if his claws, that's horrible CGI, by the way. If his claws pull her nose off, how come her nose doesn't come off?
Because I don't think he's powerful enough yet.
Right, but it came off in the like he couldn't. What was the guy's name? Blake.
Yeah, the other dude. He couldn't actually hurt him.
He couldn't touch him. Like it went through. Oh, I'm okay. You know, like I know I'm looking at this way too hard. Like I shouldn't be, but
So here's the thing. My understanding is that he can't actually do anything in the real world right now. Like he can do stuff in the dreams, but not the real world. And that's why when he does get Will's friend here, and I forget his name, but you see the first thing he says is, "I'm back."
Yeah.
Or Freddy's back, or whatever it is.
He's probably one of the best actors in this movie.
He is, yeah.
Subtle van. Oracle was saying, who is the best actor in the film? I think his buddy is. I don't know what his name is. Not the guy that just said, fuck this, he's gonna spread like the plague. That guy.
That's Jason Ritter, isn't it?
Jason Ritter is
That's
John Ritter's. That's him. That's the dude with
him
the
right
brown
there.
hair. Yeah, I was talking about the other guy.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of. Hold up, I'm on it.
He said Brandon Fletcher.
Yep, Brendan Fletcher.
Sorry.
He plays Mark.
Brendan.
Holy shit. You want to know a fun fact?
Yes, give me a fun fact.
Freeberg, the discount Jason Mewes.
Yeah.
That's that actor is the brother of Tyler Labine from Tucker and Dale.
No shit.
Yeah.
It's Linderman. Hey, Jethro.
Why don't you go find a pig to
You know that Brendan Fletcher, whatever the hell his name is. He was in what was the movie with the dude from fucking Stranger Things where he was Santa Claus? What was the name of that movie?
Dude from Stranger Things who said,
who was
Violent Night.
Yeah, he was in Violent Night. He was one of the.
Yeah, he was the crazy one who wanted to.
Yeah. So this is another thing too, and something we talked about, saying Rey Mysterio's in this. So apparently Rey Mysterio came out and said, "Nah, that wasn't me."
Yeah, Rey Mysterio did an interview talking about it. He's like, "That was not me."
He said it might have been his uncle though,
because his uncle was also Rey Mysterio, but it was not him.
Yeah, it wasn't Rey Mysterio Jr. from wrestling. Paula's saying, yeah, Jason Ritter was in this movie. Yeah, he's that guy right there.
He's not a very good actor. I appreciate the heritage.
His dad was awesome.
Oh yeah, his dad was really good. His wife is amazing. She's an amazing actor.
I almost just clicked Angry Grandma again. Like, it's Freddy fucking Krueger.
This part makes no sense.
Oracle said, hey, there's a knockoff Billy Idol. Yeah, he's a...
It just doesn't make sense. She knows he's dead. He even says, I'm dead. Why? Like...
What? He's even a dick when he's dead.
Yeah. She can clearly see it's just his head being held up by someone else's arm. What, you know, I get it. Teenagers make stupid decisions, but let's,
make better choices, people. That's what we're trying to say.
Yeah. In the end, love each other, make better choices.
When you're about to do something, just stop and think about it for a minute. I could probably take that advice. I will say one thing about this movie that I really like is it's very fast paced. Like, it goes by very fast.
And this is the problematic guy who comes in and finds a woman passed out. I do love this part though, because I think the plan from Freddy is awesome. Like the what he planned to do with Jason and like making people remember, fantastic plan, really intelligent. I love this part because it demonstrates like he finally realizes, oh, I can't control this guy like I thought I could.
Right.
Oh.
Ow. I gotta give it to her. I mean, she at least is gonna get up from that. To whereas if I fall like that, Eric, I'm done.
Oh yeah, it's like I'm not walking ever again.
You won. Like, just give me your glove. I'll fucking stick myself. Just fucking let's go. So I'm pretty sure my legs hurt worse than whatever you're about to do to me right now. I mean, literally yesterday on Instagram, I watched this guy drunk fall out of the back of a pickup truck and probably watched it 35 times, laughed my ass off. But I was like, there's no way that I could ever get up from that. like ever.
Even if I could physically get up from it, my ego never could. I'd be like, you know what? Just back it up real quick.
Yeah.
Finish the job.
Yeah. Hi, Billy Idol.
Oh, love it.
Dude, this Everclear is kicking my ass. I've seen this way too many times.
Yep.
Ah, that's so you look so dope right there, man.
I picked the fuck.
The head turn here, Eric. I love the head turn. Right here. Ah, so good, man. So good. He looks like Michael in Halloween 2 right there. You could tell he's looks like the Michelin Man. He's so fat.
I love the fact that like he leaves a burning trail.
I like that you could tell like when it gives the aerial view of how he catches. See how he's like cutting him off kind of?
Yeah.
One thing that always bothers me is right here you could tell he's already got the blood in his mouth. Right here he's already got it in his mouth.
Yep.
Little stupid things that bug me. I mean, the beer's got to smell better than whatever he smelled like before that.
Yeah, and I love that it was just a mistake that put the fire out.
Yeah.
Like he didn't even care.
No, he didn't.
He's like, "You think flames is gonna stop me?"
You know, and this is up to this point, we never really got to see Jason on like a warpath like that.
It's a shame it was. I mean, and I don't want to disrespect Ken Kersinger.
Yeah.
I don't. This is the Jason he was given. But could you imagine like a part 6 Jason in that cornfield?
Or a part 7. Yeah. I mean,
a part 7 Jason?
The chain, man. Ah, dude, so fucking good.
No one would have gotten out of that cornfield.
Nah.
No one.
I see a lot of people talking about Scarefest in the chat, Eric. We'll have to touch on that at the end of the show here.
A lot to touch on. To touch on.
See, DJ's here. What's up, DJ?
What's up?
He's saying, great classic movie in all caps. What's up, man? Did you see some of the scripts for this movie that weren't done?
Yeah.
Did you ever check out that book I asked you to check out, like, or told you about?
You mentioned it to me, but I never picked the book up.
Oh yeah, dude, you should check it out. This is it, you guys. You should check this out. It's called Slash of the Titans. The Road to Freddy versus Jason. It has a whole bunch of scripts in it that they didn't use for this movie. I recently got this. Michelle actually got me this. The First Taking Shape, which is another great read, you guys. If you guys like Halloween scripts, it's so good. Thank you for that, by the way. I love it. She got me a Friday book as well, Eric. I'll have to show that to you too. It's so cool.
I just looked up the Slash of the Titans on Amazon, and they only have the audio book.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. Hey, all good, DJ. All good, my man. Trust me, nobody understands that like me. That's how I fall asleep. Huge storms put me to sleep.
They do, man. I love a good storm.
Yeah, me too. Do you think that there's some sort of like, I don't know. I always pictured that van as like a mystery machine, kind of like that Scooby Doo vibes. That, like, kinda, but not really, but kinda.
I get it. It has like a similar appearance, in terms of like body style.
Yeah.
I definitely feel that. I feel where you're coming from.
Scott Farkas.
Have a good
Bye,
one,
Michelle. Text me later. His last no-dos, Eric.
This is creepy as shit.
See fucking Scooby come running behind him, it'd be awesome.
This is a great. So the Freddy lore is the most inconsistent, I think, or in terms of like powers, right? Specifically in this movie. And we're going to bring it up right here.
I dig that slash across the face, even if it was CGI as shit.
Yeah. So he's awake.
I mean,
he was audibly talking to them. He's awake. So how is Freddy then doing that? Because like later in this same movie, when she gets burned, she wakes up and she's got a piece of Freddy's clothing. You know?
I'm sorry, I just can't get over Stubbs, man. This movie has been what, 22 years old at this point?
Fuck.
And I'm still like, it's Stubbs. Like I can't help it.
22?
Yeah. You know, there's a lot of things that people say they would do if they could go back in time. And I agree with all of them. You know, invest in things, have winning lottery numbers, stuff like that. But I would love to be able to give my 10-year-old self a copy of this movie to watch. Just for the simple fact that I wanted it so bad at that age.
You want to know? Okay, did you say there's someone in here who hasn't seen this yet?
Yes, Paula has not seen this.
Okay,
yes.
Never mind. I'll try to remember it for the end of the movie because I just watched recently a podcast that Kane Hodder was on.
Mm-hmm.
And I learned something that I didn't know. You might have already known it, but I didn't know. But it has to do with the ending of the movie.
Okay. Oh, shit. Maybe that's where I got it from. Maybe that's why it was in my mind. The Scooby van out back.
What?
Stubbs, he said the Scooby van parked out back wasn't.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe that's where I got that from. Like subconsciously. I forgot he said that. Yeah, that's cringy.
Yeah, this is a cringy nightmare.
He turned on her pretty quick. He's like, yeah, let's tie the bitch up. Jesus. DJ, I didn't dedicate a whole show to it. We just talked about it intermittently through a couple of shows. It wasn't there wasn't enough there for a full show on it for sure.
That line delivery hits. We're not safe, awake, or asleep.
Yeah, it's not.
What do you mean by that? You're never safe asleep.
Yeah. I feel like Hypnosil is the cure to Freddy, and why they didn't start using it. Like, well, they had it in part 3. They had a Hypnosil then.
Yeah, Nancy mentions it in the institution or
Yeah,
whatever.
they even show it. You know, like it's. And it wasn't approved by the FDA then, and it's still not approved in 2003. What are we doing here? That was what, 1986, 87 for Dream Warriors?
Something like that.
2003, it's still not approved. What are we doing here? Well, technically it's Ohio, so he's good, but not in 2003. Jerry says 87. Yeah.
Whoop. He did.
Yeah, Jason doing his best Reverend Kane impersonation from Poltergeist 2. Let me in.
That CGI blood is terrible.
Yeah, it was really bad. It was really bad.
Who would do this to people? Your dad.
Yeah, by the way, it was your dad. You know how I don't like him? Well, let me show you one more thing about him that I'm gonna throw out here.
This is something that still gets me. Like, what the fuck is up with Caterpillar Freddy?
Well, the cartoon pulls out a bong behind his back, like Bugs Bunny pulls out a hammer, just comes out with it.
Like, I don't get it. Is this the best they could do in terms of writing? Like,
see, this kind of falls into what you were talking about before and being awake and being asleep, right? Because he's awake, technically. Like, it doesn't show him sleeping anywhere. And then Freddy goes
sleep anyways because Freddy wants him to dump the Hypnosil.
Right, but he is affecting someone in the real world again.
Yeah.
Unless he's sleepwalking.
So yeah, but like Freddy possesses him, kind of like Jason and Jason Goes to Hell.
But I mean, you kind of have to go back to Nightmare 2, you know, where Freddy broke into reality as well. Freddy's Revenge.
You know, if they pull him into reality, then that's one thing.
Stubbs, no. DJ says, do you think this movie was too cartoonish?
Definitely in some parts.
Yeah. I mean, it definitely knew what it was. Let me handle this bitch.
I actually love that scene. Like I love the.
I like that. You can tell that. You know that Freddy, like almost tick that he had.
Yeah, like almost like a twitch.
Yeah. Come to Freddy.
Such a good kill.
My favorite's still at the beginning with Trey out of this movie.
Oh, yeah.
That's my favorite killer, though.
See how big the soles were on those boots he's wearing?
Yeah.
I will say this. I love the mask in this movie.
It's a good mask.
Like,
the only thing that bugs me about this mask is it doesn't have the axe mark.
Yeah.
That's my biggest thing with it.
I didn't fully appreciate this mask until I did a replica for someone and started seeing the intricate details of it.
It just needs the damn axe mark, dude. I know that's stupid and it's petty, but
you want one? I'll make you that mask with the axe mark.
Then yes, I would love it. I would love that very much. Some motherfucker.
Not my arm.
You know, one of the things that bugs me is they make Jason like dumb in this.
The Jason being scared of water thing.
Oh God, when that happens, I'm about to get started. Trust me. I feel like if Jason could teleport in this movie, now would be a good time.
I think that would have been so fucking cool. if that happened, and Freddy didn't realize he could do it. Oh, tilt.
I'm holding back so much because Paula hasn't seen this yet.
Oh, I just said I'm my bad.
Why won't you die? You know, Jason was the only person ever go into a Freddy dream and change the whole color of the dynamic.
And like full on in Freddy dream, and he makes it out.
And it goes from red to green. Like Jason done fucking changed the whole fucking picture quality in this motherfucker. Now this is where I got mad.
This is where lots of people got mad.
This is my Halloween 6 moment where the rocks were put around Michael and he couldn't move. You're going to tell me it doesn't rain at Camp Crystal Lake? And when it does, he buckles in fear? We've seen Jason in storms how many times? So see this guy right here, Eric? Young Jason with the mask on?
Yep.
That is Spencer Stump. And I met him in Indy this year. Jason seems to be doing fine in the water right there.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oracle said, "How was Spencer when you met?" He was cool. I mean, it wasn't like an extended conversation or anything, but he was pretty cool. I met Caleb Gus the same day, the young Jason from the remake. He was really cool. We ended up having drinks afterwards. He was cool.
I think I'm gonna kind of follow in your footsteps and grab a standard Jason mask and start getting everyone from the Jason universe to sign it.
Well, I just got the Jasons on mine.
Yeah.
But I did get a Camp Crystal Lake sign where I'm going to try to get all Friday the 13th characters that I meet on it. And just so you guys know, I did end up doing it. There it is at the bottom. Eric, there is Skylar White.
Skylar White.
He's on there. Sweet Revenge Jason. He joined.
Such a good guy.
He was really cool.
Like,
he was way cooler than I thought he'd be. Like, he was awesome.
Dude, he was so down to earth. Like, you could tell he's like
a fan.
He's such a fan, and you're like, you can tell it hasn't set in for him yet how big this is, that he's Jason.
Well, it was funny because when I asked him to sign it, he goes, "Are you sure?" You know, that was his response was, "Are you sure?" And he kept looking at it like, this is so amazing. Like, he's like, "Thank you for letting me sign that." He's like, "Thank you." I've never had someone sign something and say, "Thank you for letting me sign that." Oh, thank you, Mayanne. You haven't seen my mask yet? Oh, I'll show it off in a little bit. I like to show about my mask. I like to show my mask. James said I'm going to have to leave. My battery is very low. See you next week. See you, James. Have a good one, buddy.
Have a good one, brother.
I do Amazon, Oracle. I do the black. It's not styrofoam. It has like a cover, so you don't have to put like plastic over it. Like if you put like a Michael mask or something, it's got like a velvet on there. I get them from Amazon. They're about 12, 13 bucks a piece. I haven't bought one in a while. It might be a little more now, but
I love how she's like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna save you." Wait a minute, Jason. No.
Now I will say this, dude. Demon looking Freddy coming up here in a minute. I dig it. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, I'm on board.
If I'm alone on that, even if I didn't have asthma, I'd say I had asthma. Oh, I got asthma.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I can't do it. Sorry.
I'd be like, y'all need to give me a straw or something. Like, there's no way I'm putting my fucking lips on them.
Yeah.
Like, nope, he's dying, and we're all getting killed by Freddy. That's the end of the story. Roll the credits now. Fucking Linderman shoots the Jesus. Now this is ridiculous.
Yep.
Jason is just fucking flying out like he does. Look how ridiculous this looks. Ah, God, that looks so ridiculous. See, I can dig that, man.
Yeah. Demon Freddy?
Yeah. Oh, that sucks. You know what? What if they woke her up right there and she didn't have Freddy? Now it just becomes a Friday the 13th movie because your ass is stuck at Crystal Lake with no car.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck. Now we're screwed.
I love that. I just seeing him like stalk back there in the shadows.
Yeah. I think you might be right, Wayne. Oh, shit. Came through the door like Ted White.
See, now that's the type of fucking Jason I want to see the whole time, not just for that brief second. You know?
Yeah. Oh, Jesus. That's a backhand for backhands.
Messy.
Oh God, Jesus, that
Yeah, that I feel that every time.
I'm about to show you the scene I think is the only scene in this that feels like a Friday the 13th movie.
When he flips the table over.
No.
Or is it the window thing?
Nope. I'm gonna show you, and it's so subtle that you'll be like, "What? I don't get it." Ow, 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 ow. This scene right here is the only scene that makes me feel like a Friday the 13th movie, and I'll
What do
show
you
you
mean
why.
specifically?
I'll show you.
I think I might be like 2 seconds behind you now.
Okay. She's talking to Linderman. The camera's going to pan down and you're going to hear music and you're going to see blood. That's the only thing that reminds me of a Friday the 13th movie in this whole thing.
Yeah, you can tell he's gone.
Yeah. That feels Friday as fuck to me for some reason. That's it. Like literally, that's it. Yeah, the whole movie. How sweet.
Dark meat. So fucking creepy.
She don't care. There's no way she feels like I feel like she knows she could survive this.
I love this little.
Oh no. Oh. You know it's bad when Freddy's like, oh.
You know what gets me though is like I know it's just a movie and it's stupid, but like the amount of pressure and force he would have to hit her with to launch her that far.
Oh yeah.
Would just cut her in half.
Yeah. I mean, or the stab through the tree at the beginning.
Yeah.
The physics.
There is no physics.
No. Look at Jason just holding his arm out. That don't make no sense.
See, now look at this Jason right here compared to when he walked through the door.
Yeah.
Like, this one got me. Like, I was like, oh, that looks so bad. Also, why is there like a fucking industrial quarry at Crystal Lake now? Well,
You know, that's some Daffy Duck shit right there.
one thing I do appreciate about this movie is like it shows how much damage that Jason can take and just keep going.
This disappointed me. He gave a big lead up, like, oh no, for nothing to happen. $1 billion.
$1 million gazillion. See, look, like Freddy gets like 2 cuts and he's like about to go. Jason's been mutilated.
Yeah,
and
but I mean, there should be no. This shouldn't even be a fight. As soon as he came out of the dream. I mean, I know you got to make it a fight because it's a movie. Why is he looking at his hand like, sorry? Insult to injury.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Wayne. Have a good night, brother.
Have a good one, Wayne. Here's the thing. This is post Jason X.
Yeah.
So in Jason X, they established that he has the ability to regenerate.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
I love this next part. Bye. See, that's what should have happened from the beginning. Just grab both of his arms and pull him off and beat him to death with them.
Like Billy Bob from Friday Night Lights. I rip you off and beat you to death with him. Not Friday Night Lights, Varsity Blues.
Varsity Blues, yeah. A 10. A fucking 10. I love that movie.
Miss Davis, you go prom with me. That's the first time I really listened to Hot for Teacher in the right context, you know?
Yeah.
Tommy Jarvis is in the chat. Look at that. Your enemy was just defeated, Tommy.
Or was he? I do think they did, well, in 2003, I thought, oh shit, that's Jason. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They did a good fake out.
No, Jason, you're afraid of that. You can't fall in the water. You got to get out of there. You should probably get Will some medical attention. I mean, he got hacked
he's bleeding.
Yeah. It's fair to say they fucked up Crystal Lake.
They it's not going to be open for the next season, I don't think.
This is Douglas Tate and not Ken Kurtzinger right here. And he will be at Scarefest. Another name to add to the mask.
Okay. That was what I learned that's what I was going to say. That's what I learned on that podcast with Kane Hodder, because he was talking about like how they kind of did Ken dirty.
Oh, yeah. As far as like paying for him to travel and shit like that.
Yeah, because they filmed the original, they filmed the primary production or principal photography in Canada, wherever Ken is from. Which is suspected one of the reasons they wanted Ken to do it, because then they wouldn't have to pay to put Kane up or pay for him to travel or anything like that, right?
Yeah.
But when they did those pickup shots, they didn't do it in Canada and they didn't want to pay Ken to come down. So they filmed someone else as Jason. It's like, that's messed up.
Yeah, Douglas Tate was also Michael in, what was it, Halloween Kills? Was that Halloween Kills?
Oh, I don't know.
The scene where Michael jumps up off the car because they didn't want James Courtney jumping from the top of the car down to the bottom. So So I think he did that. If I'm not mistaken, it's the same guy. I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure it's the same guy. He also stunt doubled for James Hugh Courtney in Halloween Kills as well. Let's see. I need to know now because I've said it.
I was about to say, I'm looking it up too, actually.
By serving as a stunt double for James Hugh Courtney in the film Halloween Kills. Yep. So he's been around doing stuff for a while. So he's been both Jason and Michael technically as well. So along with
he's got a lot.
Yeah. And I mean, he's only 46 years old. He's still younger than me. And, you know, it's crazy. Russell saying they were setting up for a part 2, but it never happened. Yes, that is true. And he said, and Tim is saying, wish the part 2 happened. Could now do and let Kane do some of the scenes again as Jason. Robert is always ready. Yeah, I mean, at this point now, I mean, shit. What is Robert, like 76? And Kane's like 70. Kane's like 70 something. Or 70.
Robert England was born in 47, so he's almost 80.
Yeah.
He's 78.
Sheesh. Yeah, Paula says, cool movie. Love that ending. That's freaking awesome. I'm glad you liked it, Paula. It's fun. You know, like I said, there's a difference between, you know, saying something's a good movie and liking a movie. I think that this movie could have been a lot better, but, you know, over the years, it's definitely I go back to it. You know, I go back to it a lot. So definitely one I want to share here with you guys. And everybody seems to like Freddy versus Jason. You know, like even with my Movies and Beyond movie bracket, Freddy versus Jason went on a run. Like when we did the early 2000s, it was like Gonzaga on a fucking like NCAA bracket. Like it just kept winning. Like we could it made it to like the Final Four or something like that, and it was absolutely crazy that Freddy versus Jason made it that long. But yeah, it's definitely a fun movie. So what do you think about it, Eric? Do you still feel the same way after watching it again?
I definitely don't like it any less. I wouldn't necessarily say I like it any more because I've always had a good appreciation for it. But man, some of that dialogue, like the things that are glaring, they don't get any less glaring. Like the dialogue can be awful. That choppy slow-mo gets me. Short of that, man, I have a good time with it. There was, and knowing a little bit about some of the script ideas, there were some duds that they could have gone with.
Yeah.
Not saying this one's not a dud, but comparatively, this one is really good. I mean,
wasn't there one script where like some girl like loses her boyfriend and then they use the boyfriend's heart to bring Jason back, and Jason like likes her, and then, you know,
there's like a cult for Jason.
Like finishes it off, and then at the end he pulls his heart back out and gives it to her. Like there was some dumb shit.
There's one where they both go to hell and they have like a boxing match in hell.
Yeah.
And like there's some like notoriously bad people from history in the stands like watching.
So there was an interesting one as well. Like I know exactly what you're talking about. Like Dahmer was there. Like there was Hitler. Hitler. Like all kinds of fucked up people were in there. There was another one that I think it was the guy who did Jason Goes to Hell. His idea was, you know, like the devil or whatever. You know, they're both in hell, and the devil sends them back. Like, who's gonna be the one to go back to bring souls to me? And only one of them can go. So he sends them both back, and whoever gets the kill, like, so Jason had to kill Tommy Jarvis, and I think Freddy had to kill Nancy, maybe, or somebody like that. There was somebody that he had to kill, but the person that was trying to protect both of them. So like Freddy would stop Jason from killing Tommy because he would have won, and then Jason would stop Freddy from killing like Nancy because he would have won. So they were fighting each other through the whole thing, and the person trying to keep them both safe was the Duke. The Duke, fucking Creighton Duke.
Honestly, I kind of like that.
I would have loved it. You know, at least make the fan film. You know what I mean? Like make the fan film, make it happen. I think it would be fucking fun. You know, like that. It's like a competition thing that they were having to be that person that brings the souls down. It was something along the lines of that. Maybe I'm pretty sure. Like I don't know. I'd have to go back and look at it again. But it was in that book for sure. But yeah, man. There's just so much shit. Like seriously that they wanted to do. Let's see. Tim is saying, I'm out, y'all. Time for some Z's and some new nightmares. Hell yeah, man. Hell
Love
yeah,
that.
dude. You have a good one, buddy.
Have a good one, man.
For sure. But yeah, man, like that was one thing. Like, I wanted to show this off to Mayanne because I don't think she saw it yet. But this is the mask I'm working on. I've only got a couple more to go. I've got all of them. I have to get Douglas Tate. I have to get the guy from part 3. What was his name? Is it like Mike DeBuca or something? Some shit like that. And then the kid Jason from Jason Takes Manhattan.
Which
That's
one?
I forget his name.
Because there's I think there's like 2 or 3 kids that play Jason and Jason Takes Manhattan.
No, I think it's just one guy. It's just one kid.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. You can look it up to check me, but yeah, he's gonna be there. So I'm gonna get him to sign that mask, and of course my Camp Crystal Lake sign. I'm gonna get start working on. But yeah, man, yeah, Scarefest is stressing me out, Eric. I was talking to you about it later. They keep announcing people in my wallet. It just has there's no, I cannot. But yeah, I even get the kid versions of Jason to sign it for sure. Russell saying we should do a Jason X watch party one day. Hell yeah, man. I'd be down. And then there's something else I wanted to announce tonight too, which is going to be super fun. Man is saying so much fun. Hell yeah. Oracle said, Michael, come to Chicago in November for Days of the Dead. They're having Kid Jason for Part 8 coming. Yeah, he's also going to be in Scarefest in Lexington next month, and I'll be going there. So I am going to grab it there. Like, I looked at going to Chicago in November to check that out, but Scarefest is going to take too much out of me, bro. Like, it's too close. It's just too close to Scarefest, or else I'd head up there. Chicago is probably only about 4.5 to 5 hours for me. It's not bad. Even, in a car and plane, it's probably 45 minutes. So it's not that bad, but I will plan to go to Chicago at some point for one of those for sure. Jerry said, Michael, grab some money from under the mattress. Yeah, dude, I wish that there was some there. Unfortunately,
well, yeah, we're pulling that out for Scarefest.
Like, everything is going into Scarefest right now. Like, it's all that. Like, there's just an abundance of stuff there. That's, I don't know. It's unrealistic to be able to do all the things that you want to do up there for sure. But Eric, this was so much fun, buddy. For sure. Real quick, though, I do want to announce this before we go ahead and get out. Me and Eric will wrap up, and then we'll go ahead and get out of here. But I do want to announce the week after Scarefest. I believe it is let me check my dates here so I'm saying the right stuff. So Scarefest is on the 17th, 18th, and 19th. So October 20th through October 24th on Movies and Beyond, I will be off work. So we are doing watch parties every night that week. I'm working on a lineup now. Maybe call that week some fancy name that I haven't thought of yet. But we're going to do watch parties, not only watch parties, but double feature watch parties all week that week, Monday through Thursday for sure, and possibly Friday. So if you're missing Movies and Beyond, you want to see more of me, it will be that week. That week I will be on here all week doing watch parties. So if you're one of those late night people, I'll probably be doing them from about 8 to 12, Monday through Thursday, and possibly Friday. So I'm definitely looking forward to that, and I cannot wait. To do that with you guys, and I'll have people on too. Eric, you're invited any one of those nights that you want to come, or all of them. I don't give a shit. So it's just going to be a good time. It's going to be freaking hilarious and awesome. Let's see. Let me try to catch up on these. I'm so sorry. Man saying nice. Yes. Jerry saying, Michael, the Nightmare Nightcap. You get assigned Robert England. Dude, it's too much, bro. Like, what's the lowest cost? Like $259 a ticket?
I think it was like, I just looked at it and it was like fucking $250, I think. Hold on. I'm going to pull it up now. Tickets. I'm on the website. Unearthed Extras. Nightcap on Elm Street. Okay. $229 for the Dreamer. You get the original print on 11 by 14. Here's the thing. An original print created by that person, the Holiday, 11 by 14 of the piece featured in the card art insert of the action figure. So I don't think you get the action figure at the Dreamer level. I don't think you get the action figure until you get to the Master level, because that says signed limited edition Robert Englund action figure.
And how much does that one cost?
That's $334.
No, no, I'm not spending $334.
And then you go up from there to Total Nightmare for $460.
And what do we do with this thing? Do they just talk, or like?
I don't think they even talk. I think it's just like a one-off action figure that they're only doing for these people.
No, I mean, does like Robert Englund get up there and talk, or like what are we doing here? Is it like a panel?
Closeout. Let me read it here. Event details: Closeout Scarefest weekend with a once-in-a-lifetime experience featuring the legendary Robert Englund in an intimate setting unlike anything you've seen before. Join us for an unforgettable evening of stories, laughs, and celebration as we raise a glass to a nightmare legacy. Event details: Sunday the 19th at the Hyatt Regency. You go in at 5:30. Event starts around 6. You get hors d'oeuvres, and a cash bar will be available.
So you're paying $450, but you still gotta pay for your drinks.
Yes, what it sounds like.
Shit. Like, don't get me wrong, I like Nightmare, but shit.
So it said the bonus for attendees is every ticket holder will be automatically entered into a drawing for a handcrafted Freddy glove by Mark Phillips of Nightmares Unlimited. And that will be signed by Robert Englund.
I don't win anything though, man. You know, like there could be 2 people in a hat drawing and they would let me put in 100 and the other person won and I would still lose.
Yeah.
Like that's how I am with like drawing my name out of a hat. Like I never, even at like work I've never win anything. Man said the nights Michael stayed home. Yes, very Halloweeny. Thank you.
Yeah, I was looking at it, it's like it'd be cool to do, but now that I read it, like it does, I don't even think you get the action figure at the Dreamer level. You don't get that till you get to the Master level, and that's fucking $340.
Yeah, no.
On top of ticket prices to get in the door, which you have to have.
Right.
We got VIP tickets.
That's 200. Yeah.
Yeah, that was like 220, right? Something like that.
Roughly, yeah. Shit, I bought it in January. I don't even remember.
Dude, yeah, same.
Like
220 for that plus 440 for the drink. So you're at almost $700 just getting in.
Yeah.
That's
and getting a $250 figure. You would get with that. But I mean, I don't know. Like, I guess it's more for the experience.
I'll take my VIP tickets. I'm gonna meet Robert Englund personally.
Yeah.
No one else is around. I'll get my autographs that way.
Yeah.
And then I will, if I want to hear him speak more, I'll go to what I assume they're gonna have a huge Nightmare panel.
Yeah.
And VIPs have their own seating section for that.
Right.
So you're pretty much guaranteed seating in the panels.
Yeah.
So if I really want the stories and everything, I'll go to those. But honestly, not a huge panel person that much.
My favorite panel that I've ever watched was a Weird Science panel. And that was it.
Dude, I bet that was so good.
It was, dude. It was Anthony Michael Hall. It was the guy that played Wyatt. The blonde-haired girl, and then Robert Downey Jr.'s buddy. Like, and they were basically talking about Robert Downey Jr. and what's his name, John Hughes, most of the time. And when they first got on stage, Anthony Michael Hall comes out. He goes, "Chicks cannot handle the smoke, and that's what it is." Like, that's the first thing he said, and he sat down, and it was great, dude. Like, everybody was laughing the whole time. It was so much fun, and it's funny that it wasn't even horror. you know, and it was at Horror Hound, and it was a Weird Science panel. I looked at all those, and I was like, Weird Science? Fuck yes, I'm going to that.
Dude, I went to last week and up up in Indy. I went to the Cabin in the Woods panel.
Oh, it's Cincy Horror Hound.
Such a good time. Yeah, Cincy, not Indy. Had such a good time, man.
Yeah.
Like, is Bradley Whitford? Is that his name?
I think so.
Him, like, dude, he's a fucking crack up. Like, he is hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, the other two were talking about like the secrecy with the script and everything, and he's like, "You guys had to audition," and then like, you know, he made it like a little bit of a joke about it, right? And then they kept talking, and the dude, the other guy, he had worked with the director and the writer before. And he's like, wait, you worked with the director and you still had to audition?
It's like, yeah.
And dude, it keeps coming back to it. And like, they brought up the potential for like a sequel and everything. And he's like, yeah, you guys will surely be in it as long as you get past the audition.
Oh, yeah, man.
Oh, yeah. Crack up. Anyways, yeah. I'm looking forward to Scarefest. I'm not doing that thing, though.
No, I can't. Dude, it's too much. Like,
it's 5 autographs you could get.
Yeah. Now, somebody was like, Michael, here, I am gifting this to you. Then, yeah, I am definitely going. Yes, I would go under those circumstances. It looks like Jerry has sent the Robert Englund Scarefest picture of the unique action figure there.
Oh, that's not even Freddy. That's just Robert Englund.
Yeah, that's how they all are. They're all Robert Englund. When you do that, let me see if I can't bring this up for you guys. I'll pull it over. I think that's. I think it's an overlay. Sorry, I'm. Yeah, there it is. All right, and I'll be able to show that too. So Jerry was nice enough to send this to us. It looks like that is the figure right there that you can get, and Robert will sign it for $250. So,
well, I think they all come signed.
Well, he actually signs them right there, like they're not.
Yeah,
like
but
he signs it.
So like, it just sounds, when you say it like that, it sounds like you're saying you pay for the entry fee and then you pay $250 to get it signed. Whereas no, you pay the entry fee to that event, and that comes signed.
Well, even if you go to Robert Englund's booth, you can buy one of those for $250, and he signs it for you right there.
So that was the question I had.
Yes.
Is that going to be the case?
Yeah.
With this, because if you can just buy those at his table signed, who in their right mind is going to pay the extra?
Unless they make it exclusive this year.
And that's what it said. That's what it said in it. It's like an exclusive, like, hold on, let me see here. So signed limited edition. Okay, so I don't think it's forced. I don't think this is going to be the same one as Scarefest, because it says a signed limited edition Robert Englund action figure designed exclusively for this event.
Then it'll be different. Yeah. So there'll be 2 different ones then, more than likely. Because Robert always has those at his table. Like when you meet Robert, he's always got those for sale, usually for like $250. And then if you buy one, like it does, like with Robert, when you get his autograph, he limits you to 2, but the doll doesn't count. So like if you get 2 of his autographs and then you get the doll, buy the doll also, he'll sign that doll. Like I've never bought one just because it's, they're so expensive, but it's they're usually there for sure. Let's see. Jerry said, yeah, that's where I got mine. Oh, so he at his table. Jerry, are you going to that Robert Englund event, the $300 one? I don't know. Russell's saying I can watch Lost Boys all day, because Paulo was saying that for the next movie, watch maybe Lost Boys. That would be fun. That would be a fun one.
Lost Boys would be a good one.
Yeah, that could be. Maybe we can do that one. Maybe we could do that one. is part of that week. I don't know. I have to look at all of it for sure. Oh, so Jerry, you are going to the nightcap? That's crazy, man. That is freaking crazy. I can't do that.
Are you like volunteering for it or something? Because I know you're doing security and stuff. So, is there like you get a little discount in there or something?
Jerry said that he's gonna be security at the Warren the Warren Museum area.
Yeah, he told me that. I thought it was like that's really fucking cool.
That's crazy. That is freaking crazy. Hell yeah, man. Eric, dude, this was a blast, man. I had a great time tonight doing this, watching this movie, dude, talking about Scarefest, but I'm gonna go ahead and skedaddle.
Yeah, I gotta get some sleep, brother.
All right. But did you want to talk about anything before we got off here? You good or
I mean, I'm good for now. Dude, I don't really have much coming up other than Scarefest. I'm doing the 48-hour horror film festival the first week in October, so not this coming weekend, but the weekend after up in Cleveland.
Hell yeah.
With Killjoy Jake. So I'll have in about 2 weeks, I'll have a short film, horror film made. That'll be fun. Yeah, dude, other than that, just waiting on Scarefest.
Hell yeah, man. And it's only 3 weeks away.
Yeah, which is kind of freaking crazy.
Yeah. It's coming up fast. So when I get off of here, I'm probably going to work on my list again because it's all shit.
Again, you were stressing. You're stressing.
I am
about,
stressing, man.
What you're going to get signed and everything.
I'm about to make a video. It's going to be called Scarefest. We're good. Stop announcing people. We're good. My mind can't take it. The way my brain works, dude, it just can't take it. There's enough. You have done it. You have done it.
They have definitely outdone themselves from last year.
Yeah.
Like
last year when they announced it was the biggest horror convention in the world. We're going to go ahead and double down on that and make sure you keep that record.
It's like last year was to tell you that we were the biggest. This year's to prove it.
Yeah. Like, Jesus, that is unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. All right, man. With that being said, dude, thanks for coming. Thanks for hanging out. All you people, lovely people in the chat that are still here, thank you for coming and hanging out and watching Freddy versus Jason. And with that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Toodaloo, motherfucker. Hey.